Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dinithi and welcome back to another reading vlog. So it's currently 10:30 on Saturday. I'm gonna do a proper introduction because I realized that I need structure in my vlogs. So otherwise it's just all over the place, but hopefully I'm trying to do that starting with this, and let's see how it goes because I need structure in my life and that includes my vlogs. So in my last vlog I read the first book of the Popio series by R.F. Kuang and I really liked it. I gave 5 stars. So if you haven't watched that, you can go check it out. I'll leave it here. And today I'm going to be reading The Dragon Republic. That is the second book of the Popio series, and I'm gonna try to make this vlog as spoiler free as I can, and I want to make my vlogs more spoiler free because while I do talk about, like, if there's something that I really want to talk about and it's spoilery, I will put the cover of the book that I'm reading, and then once you can mute yourself while the cover appears on the screen, and then once I'm done with the spoilers it'll go away, you can unmute. So I'll promise not to have more of those and just maybe one per video, 1 or 2. So yeah, for the Dragon Republic, this is the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. I'll give you a quick rundown of what the Popio is, but I feel like everybody who comes to watch this vlog, this particular vlog, the Dragon Republic, will already know what the Popio is. But anyway, it's inspired by the Sino-Japanese War and the Opium Wars. So basically it's about this girl called Rin who is, at the start of the book, is about to be married off as a child bride, and then in order to get away from that village she takes this test that basically gets her into a prestigious military academy at the heart of the country called Sinagad. While she's at the academy, there's a war that breaks out with Nicara, which is the country, and the Federation of Mugan, which is an island off the coast of Nicara. And then, so when that happens, Rin is called to the front lines, and that's when things go down. There's a lot that goes on in the first book. It is I would say, reading this now, because I read like 50 pages, I can see why like this book wouldn't be as engaging and immersive as it is if not for the setup in the first book, because first book alone I wouldn't say is the best book ever. I did give it 5 stars because as a story it was perfect. Like, I have nothing against the book, like I did enjoy it, so I didn't have any faults with it, so I didn't want to lower the rating just because. So I gave it 5 stars, but it was not complete, right? It's clearly meant to be a 3-book story, because so that setup in the first one is perfect because we're starting this off really strong. Things are happening like from the very first chapter, and you couldn't do that without a setup like that, like the Popio. So well done for R.F. Kuang for like her writing, knowing exactly what she wanted to tell in this story, because yeah, it's amazing. And she handles PTSD and drug addiction so well, and she handles it very respectfully. I have to appreciate that because it feels like it's happening to you. That's how good her writing is. And Rin is already my favorite female character. I can't say my favorite character because, as you all know, I have a soft spot for Dara, so definitely Dara and Rin are up there. They're up there. So one of my favorite characters, and she is amazing. Like, because I'm so attached to her, when she's struggling, you really feel it. And also the other characters in the first book I think they're so much better in the second one, because now that we know what they went through, these are people that we know so well because we were with them for like 400 pages. And it's just, yeah, it's a great book, guys. Like, I think this is off to a great start, but like I said, this wouldn't exist without the Popio. So even though I feel like this is going to be better, I think I would still stick to my 5 stars for the puppy wall. I'm not gonna bring it down. So there's no audiobook for this on Scribd, so I'm just gonna read this and then I'm gonna read the ebook. This is my friend's. So my friend at work let me borrow his Kindle because I've never used one, I've never had one, I've never owned one, I've never even touched one. So I had no, like, I always thought like I already have an iPad, I don't really need to buy a Kindle. So when he said he had it, he let me borrow it so I can see if I like it, and boy do I. And my friends on Instagram aren't helping because they keep telling me to buy one, and I did. So it's gonna be coming sometime this week. I have to say, like, yeah, I see the appeal. Because this is not an LCD screen, my eyes are not, like, I can read for hours on this, right? Like, it's so easy on the eyes, it's user friendly, and like it's so easy to read and just download. So yeah, just this is a great investment. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I did use it for a few weeks because I wanted to see what the fuss is about, because it's not that expensive, but it's still a lot of money. But I think it's a great investment. I didn't feel guilty at all getting it. I didn't feel guilty for spending the money, but I'm spending it on a Kindle. I think it's great. And my battery is blinking, so I'm gonna talk to you later once I've read a few more chapters. I'm back after a few days. It's Tuesday and we have a holiday today and tomorrow, so I'm so excited because I couldn't read anything since the last update. I was reading like a little bit of like a few chapters or pages here and there in between, but today's the day I read a lot. I didn't do anything. It's like what? It's like 4 o'clock in the evening, and all I did today was wake up. I read from my book, then I switched to the Kindle, then I read from my book again, watched some YouTube videos, read, took a nap, had lunch, and then just repeat. So it's been great. Like, these are the days that I really enjoy my free time, and I savor it all because I don't get a lot of it. So yeah, this one, the Dragon Republic, is amazing, guys. Like, there's not a single thing that I can say about it that isn't spoilery, because right from the fallout, there are so many things that are happening, and it's just not just one, right? These events are like, you plan something, you do it, you finish it, then you move on to the next. Like, it's not like one plot that's just going through the book. I mean, there is like that overarching plot, but there are so many little things that are happening, so it keeps the pacing, it keeps the reader engaged in the story, because you have to pay attention, otherwise like you're lost. So I'm really enjoying it and loving it, and reading from the Kindle has been amazing because for some reason I read faster on the Kindle. Maybe because I don't know how many pages I have left. I've turned that off, so I don't know. But yeah, it's been great. I just ordered some snacks, so I made a coffee. And then I figured, like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. I need some snacks, so I ordered some baked goodies. I'll show you later. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to read. I'm actually reading it with my friend. I told you this before. So she just went right ahead and read like 12 chapters. And I'm like, okay, I need to catch up. She's been so wonderful. She's like, no, you take your time, but I don't want to keep her waiting. So I'm gonna read up to 12 chapters. I think I'm almost done with part 1. And I have 1 more chapter to go before the end of part 1, and then yeah, I will update you once I've finished part 2, I guess, because yeah, a lot of things are spoilers, but I can tell you the character development in the story is it's so good, like, because like in terms of Katai and Rin, and this other character that I can't say because it's spoiler, they are incredible. Like, I still didn't meet Venka yet since the last book, so I hope she comes in like part 2 or something. But yeah, like Katai, Rin, and this other character, they are phenomenal. And she does addiction, I think I told this before, I can't remember, addiction and PTSD and all of that trauma. It's not just one person, right? Like, the entire crew is suffering from the fallout of the war, and she shows it so well. It's like it's happening to you, and there's just no break in between. There are like this humor within the crew that is really good and is entertaining. That's the only comic relief you get in this book, but because these are soldiers and they don't get their peace of mind until the war is over. Even after the war is over, they have the trauma of being in that situation, and it's not good. It is not, like, there's so many trigger warnings for this book, like suicidal thoughts, self-harm, and just, yeah, it kind of takes a toll on you, but I'd say it's a masterfully written story. Yeah, incredible. Hi guys, so this vlog is gonna be a little shorter than normal because I finished the book, and wow, I just couldn't stop reading it, right? I've been reading it here and there, and every time I wanted to update, like, I just kept reading it. Like, I couldn't stop reading this book. Every free time I got, I was reading it, and 5 out of 5 stars, it's no questions. But more than that, more than the rating, this book is one of the best books I've read. Like, in terms of characters, in terms of writing, in terms of the pacing, and how much engaged you are with the story and with these people. It's incredible. I can never write something like this, and I don't think a lot of people can write. Maybe, except for maybe N.K. Jemisin. So yeah, this is a book that everybody should read, and it's a series that everybody should pick up. The hype is real. It's worth reading. It's worth going through all of this these negative emotions that will come up with this book, because it's not a happy book. It's war, it's brutal, it's futile, and it's something everybody should read. And especially in terms of like the Hesperians, who are basically the white people who are invading this land, and like blue eyes, blonde hair, all of that, and pale skin. It is remarkable how much she has written it, and the way she is unafraid to explain the trauma that these people have left. This is fiction, but it is inspired by real life events, so that was amazing. And in terms of this book and the characters involved, there were so many foreshadowing to a specific event that happens towards like the end of the book, which I kept asking, I kept asking like my other friends, like, is this gonna happen? Because there's so many times that they foreshadowed this. That's like a big turning point in terms of like the relationships and the story. And that was like, when it finally happened, like I wasn't shocked, because again, like, if you paid attention to the story, you know that this was coming, but it just still hurts. It's such a betrayal on so many so many levels, and it makes you feel so alone, because you are like inside Rin's head and so betrayed, and it's heartbreaking. Like, she's constantly having to go through these people that I feel like her friendships are a lot stronger than her romantic relationships, because the people she keeps falling in love with tend to betray her. And also with regards to Alton, who is a major character in the first book, I love how, this part is spoilery, so I'm gonna put the book. I love how after his death, Rin kinda starts to like romanticize his character and what they like. That's what happens when a lot of people tend to do that when somebody passes away, right? You always tend to make them out to be better than they were, if they were bad people. And you want them to be this perfect human, or like you want to remember them in some way. And more often than not, sometimes you you kind of go overboard with your imagination and you picture them out to be somebody they were not initially. And Alton is exactly what that is, and I love how she portrayed that because that was so good. Like, even I was falling in love with the image, like the picture of Alton that Rin made up in her head. Also, I got my Kindle a few days ago, and I've been reading from that too. Like, I have my own now. Just ignore my sister; she's just on the call. And this is actually really cool. But yeah, just wanted to show it off. It's the Paperwhite. I think it's the 2018 one or the 19. I don't know. Yeah. If anybody wants it, I got it from Daras. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, it is definitely one of the best purchases I've made. So anyway, that is it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. The last book will be The Burning God, and I'm excited to read it. I want to see how everything ends, and things are like definitely worse than when it started. And yeah, R.F. Kuang is definitely a writer that I have faith in. And by the way, like, this artwork, this cannot be more true to this book. Like, when this scene happens, like, it was like I was the one that it was happening to, and it felt so atmospheric, and I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. I literally don't know how to explain it, because she wrote it in such a great way that it felt like it was happening to me. I don't know if you guys felt it when you were reading it, but yeah, yeah, incredible. Like, there's so many things that are going in my head that I just don't know how to put them into words, because I just finished reading this. I might be able to give you more thoughts on this in my next vlog. But yeah, initially 5 out of 5. Highly recommend this book, and I really can't wait to pick up. I'm definitely gonna pick it up right now and start the Burning God vlog. So anyway, hope you like this. I hope you have a great day, morning, evening, whatever time you're watching this. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.